Hello. What's going on?
Hello, Ma. So I want to get everyone on my screen today.
Yeah, so it should just be top right-hand corner. There should be some options for you.
There isn't. Fucking cunt. Nah. Nothing.
Nothing.
Howdy.
Hello.
Can you blokes hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Where's fucking was?
I'm going to quickly Google it, Cam.
Yeah, I think do a bit of troubleshooting. Rahn. Oh, big Luke Reynolds. He's on the beers.
So where's was? He fucking dropped off the planet.
Must have.
No internet in Warrnambool, mate. Where's the eggshells, Rahn?
Didn't have time. Fuck.
We got pushed from 4 o'clock till 3. Couldn't make headphones.
Fuck, I can't get everyone on my screen.
Have you got the most current version of Zoom, or what's the?
I'm just on the internet in my browser. So up in the top left, I've got a little info button that I can click on.
Why don't you share your screen?
I'm having a war with Alana on the message. Went off program.
Oh, yeah.
Rahn started a fucking blue.
Oh, really?
Hello, Warrick.
This isn't happening, Cam.
Can't hear you, was. Hold on.
There he is. Fuck, look at the head on that.
Yeah. Make sure you're not on mute, was. And go sideways. Go landscape.
Did we come up with a cue for drinking?
Not yet. No, not yet, was.
Oh, good. Finally.
Now we can hear. Yeah, turn your phone sideways. So we go landscape. Yeah, landscape.
Oh, right. That way.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is.
Look at that bloke. Sexy.
What a head.
Fuck, I can't see.
We can't see the barbell from there now. Hold up.
What's up?
I mean, shut the garage door.
Why?
Well, because it's your backlit.
Light. You're too light.
Oh, fuck, now I'm out of it. Hold on.
Fuck. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
There we
Can't see the
go.
barbell though. Oh, man. Hold on.
There it is. Put me back on the
So
was
fucking
there.
anxious, you guys.
That's right. We can see the plate. We can see the plates. So
Was his anxiety through the roof?
just do a deadlift now, was. Look at Rahn's face, tongue out, trying to work out the internet.
Kids to climb up a higher tree with a wire.
Oh, we got a POV shot already.
We're not even one beer deep. I don't know. Fuck, is that okay?
Yeah, that's all right. That's all
Was
right.
I?
Yeah, go there.
Haven't had this many guys looking at me sweating since jail.
Now, when you talk to us in between sets, that means you're going to have to sit on the floor. So put the camera where you had it to start with, mate.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Oh god.
Fuck, you, what stressful was.
Yeah, this is a disaster already.
I can fucking see everyone on the screen. I've opened mine in the web browser.
No, try and download the actual app.
Okay.
That'll be the easiest way, I reckon.
I went through the web browser and then it made me open through the app, and then I can see everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
How do I download the app, Cam? Just off Google.
For fuck's sake. Are you on a Mac? Yeah. Go to the App Store.
Fuck. Do I have an app store?
Do I have an app store? So up the road near the hardware.
Yeah. Oh, another POV shot from Boss. Yeah, that's all right. Well,
So
mate,
how come you didn't make him go buy a fucking tripod?
well, it's was.
Oh, that's better. We can see the bar.
Yeah. Well, we could have saw the bar anyway at the top of his deadlift, just not at the start.
Is that too bright?
No, it's good.
Sorry about this. Everything up in general, so this is no exception.
There's a lot of Zoom ones here, Cam. Do I Zoom for Safari? Yeah.
Are you using Chrome or Safari?
Chrome.
Oh, well, you then get the Chrome one.
It's outstanding. Cam, you're not getting paid enough.
Yeah, this is called B-roll footage.
I'll get my Zoom Live for today, won't I? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, lucky I upgraded to the premium, so we don't have a 40-minute cap.
Yeah, because we're just about at that now.
Yeah, exactly.
You actually pay for this.
Yeah, I had to pay for this, was.
How come?
Oh no, because you can use the free version, but it's capped at 40 minutes. So, and it doesn't allow you to upload to the cloud. Where last time I downloaded to my computer, because it's a work computer, I couldn't get it off, so we had to hack the mainframe, and it was a real pain in the ass. So I thought it's just worth $20 a month.
You got to get it, mate. It was all gold in that last session.
It was.
What, is this closed or?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, is that comfortable for you to sit in your rest periods, or like where you are now?
No, it took me that long to fucking set the camera up. Now I've got to set up a chair. Like, that's going to take up all.
Fucking hell, mate. Just sit on the floor like a fucking nothing.
I had like the perfect position up there. Then you told me to tilt my phone sideways and just threw me all fucking out of whack.
Yeah, but the first position you had was good. You just needed to tilt the phone sideways. Oh, now you. Oh,
now I can see the roof.
Yeah. Honestly, put it back up there, was. Because that'll be better for you to talk, and then we can see the. We can see the bar.
I can't see the bar on mine.
We can see the top of the plate.
We can see the top of the plates.
Fuck!
Is Rahn still alive?
Yeah, actually, put it back where it was. Where it was.
I downloaded an app that zooms in on your desktop.
This is outstanding. How much they charge you for that one?
You're tilting a little to the left. It's because you got one, sure.
What is it? Like that, like level. Is that okay?
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's just your floor that's got a bit of slope.
Yeah, I'm like southeast and southwest Victoria, so everything's sort of because of gravity. Obviously, everything's not level.
So does that mean the weights are lighter or more gravity?
Heavier down here.
Heavier. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go to Frankston to compete at Pro Raw, or big dogs and that back out there, does that mean it's easier for you or hard?
No, that day I fucked up. Everything was heavier.
Oh,
So,
right.
yeah. Otherwise, it would have been fine.
There you go.
Dogs are heavier?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Fuck's sake, get on with it.
No. Yeah, hurry up and do something, Moz.
I'm going to have to forego this and just have it the way it was yesterday.
I can see you all right. What's your issue?
Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah. Real snappy on the hips there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon we should get Woz to turn around so we can get some arse shots.
Yeah, you got half shots of me.
Should we drink each time we see gooch?
I need to go get more piss.
Have we started?
Yeah, I think so. The Woz has just started.
Are you recording this shit now?
I am recording, yeah.
Good. I'm just chucking up a story about it.
Okay.
People are excited about the podcast.
So should we... Oh, yeah, that's a good seat, Woz.
Like that?
Ooh, that's a drink.
Yeah.
So, you could have already had a drink by now. Like right before we started filming, I lost my wife's keys and she was very unhappy. You got one slip there.
All right, well, after 12 minutes of technical difficulties, welcome to the second episode of the Australian Real Strongman Event Podcast. This is the training logs, and we're deadlifting with Warrick Eccles. Welcome.
What's up?
What's up, Woz?
That's it. So today, joining us, so we've got Rahn, Deuis, and we've got Luke Reynolds. So he's just getting in on another podcast. And so how many is that for this month's podcast count?
Yeah, it's about 7 this week, mate.
7.
None like this one.
Nah.
There's nothing like this.
So Woz, talk us through your session today, mate.
So I'm doing some 4-inch block pulls. Can work up to 260 per set of 8. Then I've got some pauses. Then I've got some farmers carries, but obviously I'm not going to go out there with the foams. It's pissing rain. So.
Why not?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. Whoa!
Oh. Oh shit! Yeah, that's good. Luke, can you please stop coughing?
Sorry, mate. I'm
It's
dying.
not great for the podcast.
Yeah, Smalley makes that bottle of Good luck sending a dick pic.
Oh, excellent. So where are you right now, Woz? You're obviously in some sort of dungeon, but give us your location. Give us your ASL.
Geez, I haven't heard that in a long time. So I'm 28. I'm a male. I also identify as male. And I'm in Warrnambool, southwest Victoria. This is my garage where I have a fucking stellar setup.
Tell us about it. What do we got there?
I've got a lot of shit actually. We're on a Goliath deadlift bar today.
Deadlift bar.
Deadlift.
Bar. With the deadlift. I've got a stand-off yoke, a lot of shit. I've got 400 kilos of plates.
You don't need that many.
Hey?
You don't need that many.
Remember we spoke earlier about gravitational pull.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think your house is just in a sinkhole, mate.
Yeah. I'm going to fix it. What I'm going to do is check this shit out.
Careful, mate.
Pretty easy. We're doing another set anyway.
Yeah, let's see it.
I thought that was your set.
Face the other way.
It's a new style of deadlift. It's like 1 1/4 twist deadlifts. It's really good to your legs. It's good to do with maximum weight.
Yeah, that's just called strongman. It's called farmers with a turn.
Yeah.
Did you get some of that wow straps yet, was I?
Whoa.
Oh, nice, Woz.
Damn, boy.
Oof. Very fast.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Pretty easy. Oh,
It's
Come a bit closer when you talk, You're a bit like, it's a bit
Echo.
echoey. So come kneel in front of the camera. Yeah, that's better.
so it's just, fuck yeah. Zoom does wonders.
There's those 14-inch arms again.
Big time.
There's those 14-inch arms you were talking about this morning.
How big are your arms, Luke?
I don't know, mate. I haven't messaged them. I haven't measured them. They're fucking big, though.
They are fucking big. You're a very large man and your arms still fucking big in proportion,
So give us your stats, how tall are you? Your weight and girth.
What?
Hello?
We lost Was, the sound's off.
Is he frozen or is he just like having a stroke?
He's going to measure his girth.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's
He's used up his Warrnambool internet quota.
yeah, he's gonna have to go plug into the payphone down the road.
Fucking hell. It was just getting good too.
Yeah. Well, Luke, we'll just carry on with. Oh,
What's the back?
What's his back?
I got a phone call, sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Amateurs. You don't work with amateurs.
Slap it over the head.
Yeah. So how tall are you? Weight and girth was.
So 6'3". I think about 143 kilos, but it's been a little while since I've weighed. And I'm trying hard to gain weight, so I should probably be monitoring that better. But, yeah, I don't know about girth.
Big man.
Big
Which
man.
point do I measure for girth?
The middle.
Hey?
And so you're sort of reasonably new to strongman. You've dabbled in strongman periodically, but traditionally, or coming from a powerlifting background, obviously a big dogs participant last year. Didn't go very well, but still got the big dogs label. Tell us about your power, your strength journey, and how you've come to strongman.
Oh, look, I've probably been going to the gym for like 7 years, and I actually did a natty bodybuilding comp when I was like 21, so I'm 28 now, so it's probably longer than 7 years. And I did really fucking badly at it. So I think I was more concerned with what I was lifting compared to how I looked. I never really gave a fuck how I looked. So now that I'm like exceedingly handsome and strong at the same time, it's just like a double whammy. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you really missed the essence of bodybuilding, didn't you?
What'd you say?
You kind of missed like the point of bodybuilding, didn't you?
I did,
by not caring how
It's
you
just
looked.
like, I don't give a fuck how I look like. You know what I mean? I'm happy to see what my body can do, not how my body looks. Which is a typical fat guy thing to say. Like, I think it's
You sound like a powerlifter.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. So, like, anyway, I gravitated into powerlifting because, like I said, I cared more about how much I would squat, bench, and deadlift anyway. That was what I used to train around. And then just one day I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. My first meet, I squatted 257 with bare knees, benched 155, and I deadlifted 280 at 108 kilos.
Not a bad opening account.
Hey?
It's not a bad opening account, bro.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. I mean, I was looking up the results and shit like that. I'm like, man, I can almost squat as much as these guys. Like, I was really happy with like my novice level squat. And then I turned up and there's all these fucking guys with knee wraps on them. What the fuck are those things? So like, I still had that a little bit more that I could lever to get a bit more on my squat. And I think my next comp I squatted close to 300. I think I got 295 or something like that.
In wrap?
Bro.
In wraps, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So I spent a couple of years at it, competed at Pro Raw 7, which was at PTC HQ. The next year it moved to the Arnold, so I competed at the Arnold's. Came last both times. But it's funny, like, I'm sure you guys can agree that when you lose, you learn a lot more than when you win sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
it was just, I was going into both comps going, you know, how much am I going to learn from this sort of thing?
Yeah.
I mean, all the top guys were there, top guys in Australia, even some overseas guys. So I was like, you know, that's how you get good. You've got to compete against the best if you want to be up there with them one day. So
100% was. It's the thing about it. It's if you're willing to stand there against some of the best in the world, it's going to be the best lesson you can ever get. You just got to have the balls to be able to do it. A lot of people don't.
yeah, of course. Yeah, and I mean, it was the same mindset going into big dogs. You know, I was like, I'm going to maybe squat 400 and I'll still have the lightest squat. But it's like, if you don't test yourself against those guys, I mean, you can't get there.
Definitely. Yeah.
There's
That's
no
the
point
thing,
having a W on your scorecard against yourself. It's just a fucking wank.
and as much as you know, I was just hanging shit on you there in terms of, you know, not having a good day at big dogs. You're at big dogs. It's arguably the biggest powerlifting comp in the world. Yeah. And even if you come dead last, you're stronger than 99.9% of blokes out there. You know, so.
I mean, it just wasn't terrible. Shit happens. There was a lot of personal life stresses and stuff. I mean, I lost like 8 kilos over the last 5 weeks, and just I was probably in a pretty bad state to be competing. But like, I was never going to not do it. I mean, how often do you get to compete at big dogs, really? Yeah.
So where did you qualify for big dogs? You had was it a 900 total or a 950?
I had a 930 total. So I totaled 930 at Pro Raw 10, squatted 380, benched 220, pulled 330.
Nice.
I might have benched 215. I can't remember.
Yep.
No one cares about bench anyway.
I certainly don't anymore.
Yeah. You seem to just implode whenever you do it. How's your injuries?
Yeah, all right, man. They're coming along. I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. So it's been a bit of a road back, but no, I'm not too bad, brother.
Yep.
We'll ask the questions on this podcast, was.
I'm going to do another set. I'm getting cold.
Yeah,
okay.
Keep going, brother. What you drinking there, Rahn?
A couple of Molly Melbrooms, mate.
Love it. There you go. There you go.
Nice was.
Looks like it's good, but honestly, it's fucking great. But I swear they have made the barrels to the mill. So like, I'm just trying to fucking jam the plates on.
Yeah.
You sort of need to spit on it a bit, rub it around, and then.
Excellent.
He's right though. Those I was using a Goliath bar last night and they had the same issue. So it's not just their spelling issues; it's their measuring issues as well.
Woo. Yeah, right.
We're getting some good glare off the top of his head too.
Yeah.
What's top?
What you shine your head in the shine ball?
What's your working weights today?
Sorry, mate.
What's your working weights today? You dead?
Working weight, 260. Just one set of 8, and then I've got some pause deadlifts after that. I'm just going to adjust this so I'm at the bottom of the.
Does Tyson look after all your coaching, mate? Does he do all your programming, or just the strongman side?
Just the strongman.
Yep.
In the past, I've done every comp I've ever done. I've been coached by Max Markopoulos at PPC HQ. Then Tice takes care of my strongman stuff. So, but I mean, sorry, I'm really puffed. I'm just kind of fat and unhealthy in general.
You are training.
Yeah. So the plan is to spend a couple of years at strongman anyway. It's an avenue I've wanted to explore for a while. But like you need the equipment to train for it. How do you train for lifting a stone if you don't have a stone?
Well,
So
yeah.
it's obviously just something that I've had to accumulate equipment before and stuff like that. So ready to go now. Going to go hard at that for a few years anyway.
Come in with a good baseline anyway with your static lifts.
Really carries over a lot more than I thought. Like if I spent more time maintaining cardio with my powerlifting, I don't think the transition would have been anywhere near as hard. Like,
did you have any other sporting background before powerlifting, like any ball sports? Or?
I did the natty bodybuilding when I was about 21-ish. I used to fight, amateur boxed. I had about 12 fights. I won the national junior heavyweight title in 2010 when I was 17.
Jesus.
Footy before that.
What position?
Went to state level in athletics a couple of times when I was a kid.
What footy position?
Ruck.
Right.
So the thing is, I accelerated in growth really fucking early. So like, I mean, I hit puberty when I was literally maybe like 11. My balls dropped and my voice broke.
Is that why you're bald now at 20?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when I was 13, I looked like I was 18, but now I'm 28 and I look like I'm 40, and it fucking sucks.
You've got a bit of a Thanos appearance about you, was.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you could like click your fingers and erase two people from this group chat, who would they be? And why?
Erase two.
Yeah, just
I don't know, just one. Well, I don't know. Luke's always kind of mean to me, but at the same time, I like banter, so I like keep him around.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Take off Cam.
I don't know how to answer that without it.
So the answer's Cam.
Yeah. Anyway, so the this Zoom call's closing, but
Oh, good. Oh, I'm putting some more plates on anyway.
Do it.
he's caught his breath.
There's Gooch time again.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, you can sort of see as much as you know, and we've sort of spoken about this before, Luke, where athletic people, so obviously was having a really broad athletic background, you know, transitions into any sport well does it. Obviously, the boxing side, the footy side, you know, that all sort of will kind of help develop your strength skills as well, and particularly for strongman too. Yeah,
100%. That's. I didn't know that about Waz's background about boxing and the footy and the athletics to a reasonable level. It doesn't surprise me that he moves as well as he does now, having heard that when he's doing his yoke, his farmers and his sandbag carries. He actually moves really well, especially for a guy who's just come over from high-level powerlifting. That makes a lot more sense now. And like you said, it's exactly what we've talked about in the past.
Knowing you can box, I could probably stop picking on him, eh?
Well, it certainly makes a more fearful bouncer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I dare say you need those skills in Warrnambool on a Friday night.
The bill.
In the bull.
Where'd you go, Was?
Yeah, where's he going? Yeah, this is excellent footage. We'll just edit this part out.
We could put somebody else in there.
We'll put the SpongeBob one eternity later.
He's just measuring his girth, I think.
Really, tape measures.
No, I had no idea this was going to be so formal. Like, I thought it was just going to be a couple of guys. I didn't realise everyone was going to be like sitting down, going, "This is for a podcast," and putting headphones on and shit. I thought we were just sort of hanging out, and you guys were drinking beer.
Mate, we are, but we're the ultimate professionals anyway.
Yeah. I just wanted Luke to put on those stupid headphones.
The fucking sound is amazing.
Hey, Was, have you got one of your kids' bike helmets to put on for your next set?
Yes.
Yeah.
PPE.
Yeah, safety first.
Ooh, yeah.
Where's that blue one you did the other time?
Yeah, get the stack hat.
Yeah, they had something. We put them in the garden shed.
We'll wait.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this set because I'm taking too long.
Yeah, do it.
It's being serious now.
Yeah, give it a couple of train noises, was. Give us a few train noises.
You know, you're going to have to send me a clip or something, because I still have nothing to reference those train noises again.
I thought we did send the fucking clip, didn't we?
Oh, speaking of goose shots.
Do I have to drink?
Oh, we're getting a Rahn Deuis goose shot.
That was outstanding.
You know, you probably did send me the clip. I probably just watched it without sound or something stupid.
We'll cover it off later, mate. We'll give you the reference.
Yeah.
Let's see, it was.
Come on, brother. Switch it on.
What's this, 225? Oh, 220.
Yeah, 220,
yeah.
Holy fuck.
It's a little bit of arm bend. Or is that just me saying things?
I get the same look with mine. It might be because his arms are fucking massive. It just looks better.
Yeah, nice little plug there, Luke.
Absolutely.
Hey, is that like a sticking point you're working from, or is that a good spot to work from for you? Or
no, I'm comfortable down here.
That's nice.
That was a real comment, wasn't it?
I thought you said, is that a good point to be working from? I thought you meant
No, the height you're pulling your block
pulls.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's not a that you're working from specifically, is it?
Big fun. Why is everyone still laughing?
I'm getting a drink. I need a drink now.
Yeah, that height you're pulling from, is that a sticking point that you're trying to work, or is that like?
No, it's shit dick deadlifts are done from about that height, I think. So that's a bended compound.
Ah, yeah, right, gotcha.
I've done fuck all of it, like pretty much nothing that is not full height for deadlift. So
yeah,
just working it. I'm really trying to open my knees up a little bit and sort of get some more drive off the floor. So comment on me on that if you see me fucking that up.
Have you tried sumo?
No, never. Well, sorry, once maybe like 5 years ago, but it was like, I think I did 220 or something like that, but it wasn't that strong at the time.
Cheers, Cam.
Charles.
Japanese whiskey, mate. All right.
Yeah, very nice.
Was has driven Cam to drink finally.
Yeah.
I'm still unaware of what I've said.
It's all good, brother. I just nearly had a heart attack laughing about it, but that's all right.
I'm just happy to see you guys laughing, that's all.
Outstanding. Team player.
Hey, tell us about your favourite Instagram account, LA Turtle, or La Turtle.
Anyone else get into that, or is that just like an in-joke with me and Rahn?
That's you two.
You got to look him up after this. LA Turtle 69. So I always thought it was this guy that, you know, he's a little bit slow or something, like just a real pothead. But anyway, it turns out he's acting. He does all these really good little skits. Like, I'm not even going to try to demonstrate it. Maybe Rahn wants to, but
no, we'll look it up.
We'll edit some in.
Yeah, do the one with the guy, how he's sleeping at the door. You know, the what's up?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
No one else is going to.
Hey, Was you work through the workout at your own pace, brother? Don't let us hold you up.
I thought this was his pace because he was breathing so hard before.
I don't rest a great deal. Like, I generally don't really rest a great deal. This is why I sort of don't train with people, so I just don't like to find that I start waffling.
Yeah, fair enough.
How many sessions a week you training was?
4 now, man. I've pretty much always, for the last 3 years at least, I reckon. I've done 3 sessions a week. That's always been great, but now that like we're trying to transition a little bit into strongman, I just obviously need more work. There's more imbalances and more events I need to get good at. So.
Yeah. Have you got like one event day, or do you sort of mix the events through?
So we've got a 6-week block now where there's nothing overly testing that I'm doing, but there's a lot of accessory stuff. It's sort of like a squat / leg day, log / press day, deadlift / carry day.
Deadlift it.
And then I've got a 4th day that's those little balance things plus a few sprint sort of sets.
Yeah, speed work sort of. Yeah,
cool. Yeah, that's all I need. I find that my lungs are just really a fucking letdown. Lungs. Yeah. Yeah, like I just gas so fucking hard because I haven't done cardio in years, really, aside from a few walks here and there.
Yeah, it's funny, like you and I spoke about the other day, was on the side about the conditioning and just general for your own health as a heavyweight, but a lot of guys ignore it at every level of this sport, and it lets them down in the long run, so it's definitely something to be included for sure.
For sure. I mean, from the outside looking in, I mean, there are just a lot of big blob heavyweights in Australia, really, that it wouldn't take a genius to work out they could benefit from, maybe some
100%. Yep.
HIIT sort of work. That sort of
Yep.
It's almost a rolling joke, isn't it, with strongman, like cardio is not a done thing, hey? But
yeah, but it should be. Like, it's only going to benefit you to have better lung capacity and heart. Like, seriously.
Work ethic and recovery,
Yeah, absolutely.
I think, like, from my perspective, still playing football, so doing strongman half of the season and going playing football. So I actually feel I get better through the day, but that's probably just comparative to other guys fading away, on competition day, because play 2 hours of football versus, less than 5 minutes of work over the course of the whole day.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
Well, this is it. And say you take a comp, say you might have 6 events across a day and they're spaced an hour apart. You've got to come up to a peak arousal level for that. But you've got to then be able to calm back down.
Yep.
And how quick can you recover and get ready for the next one and then peak back up again? A lot of people don't recover. So everyone's a world champion for the first 2 events, and then they just, like you said, they fade through the day. And I've seen that happen so many times, man. It's important.
Sure. Yeah, that ability to manage your state of arousal over the course of the day is a skill on its own. And having that competition experience, knowing that and knowing yourself, the ability to switch on very quickly, like my sort of routine, and it's probably might be a good question to ask was as well what his sort of height routine is, but it takes me 20 seconds to get charged up. So and it's just straight away, don't use ammonium or anything like that,
No, same, and it's something Jordan and I have often spoken about over the years. We call it flicking the switch, and we do it about 30 seconds before we start. Whereas you see other guys, they're amped up, they're taking salts, they're doing all sorts of crazy shit, screaming and carrying on for, 10, 20 minutes beforehand. By the time they come to it, their anxiety levels through the roof and they're exhausted. It's like you've just wasted so much anxious energy.
Yeah. You need that white line fever, don't you? Cross the boundary line, game on.
Boom.
All right, well, let's get after it,
what's up? Good bit of bit.
We're working weight here.
Yeah.
Shh.
Woo.
There's just something about steel plates, the sound.
They're good, aren't they?
That was only 7, mate. Hold up.
Got some good speed there, was I?
How much I could pull at that height. Like I said, it's nothing I've ever tested out. So
yeah.
I mean, 260 feels like fucking 200. So
it looks like 200.
Yeah.
You haven't misloaded again, have you?
drink was misloaded.
That's it. That's 260 pounds. Loaded it correctly.
Ounce.
So, what's your hype routine? big lift, right before an event, or and probably sort of precursor to that, do you hype during training? Do you use salt or anything like that during your training sessions?
Oh man, like hype is not probably the right word for me when I'm training, because like it's like work. Like, I mean, I know what I have to do. I do
process.
That.
Yeah.
Right. I do it to the best of my ability. If I can't, why not? Like, I don't believe, I think maybe 1% you could get, maybe. I don't know. It might be different for other people, but trying to get in that fucking, like, that zone where, like, powerlifters, they slap each other on the back. And people have asked me before, you want to slap? And I'm like, man, that'd fucking hurt. Why the fuck would I want you to slap me on the back? I don't know. I guess it's maybe just intrinsic motivation. Maybe like I don't need to sniff salt, so I don't need.
Good word, was. Good word.
Hey, thanks, Cam.
Good lad.
Like, you got to thread the needle less when you're doing it that way, don't you? Like, to try and rely on adrenaline and things like that could be hit or miss.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Fuck, that's a good way to put it, Rahn.
You can fuck it up. Like exactly what you said. Like you overstimulate and you're like, fuck, I'm going to pull this hard as I can so quick. Then you don't even like turn on to do the lift.
Yeah.
You just cave. You know what I mean? Like, I think even though I've only been in strength sports maybe 5 years, I feel like a little bit of an older cat now because like it's such a high turnover sport. But like, I think just punctuating the lift as best you can is better than going into some fucking berserker rage and maybe doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you nailed it there, was. And mate, it's, 5 years is a considerable time in this sport now. And you've competed at the highest level in strength sports against the best in the world. So absolutely, you're definitely in a position to speak about this. And it is interesting to get the perspective of your attitude towards it, because powerlifters and strongmen can approach this subject differently as well. So it's good to hear from you now moving across to strongman, and I'm enjoying seeing your journey. And don't worry, I've got a weather eye on you, mate, coming up behind me, because you're going to be an impressive athlete, that's for sure.
Thank you. That means a lot. It always means a lot when athletes like you say good things like that. So thank you.
That's true, brother.
This is getting too fluffy.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you, was.
Yeah, more good shot.
Yeah, drink. We just saw bloody Rahn's gooch again.
You just be like, all right, guys, all right, catch you next time. I'll be the only one to hang up, and Luke will be like, man, fuck that Warrick guy. I'm
pretty sure that's what happened in my chat the other day. It took me 20 minutes to try and fucking hang up, but then once I did, I'm pretty sure they just talked about me.
You always seem to be doing podcasts. What's it go? You just seem to get asked to do a lot of these things at the moment, or?
Yeah, I don't know. There's been a few people there's a few local young lads here that have started podcasts, so that's some of the ones I've done lately. But yeah, I'm always up for a chat, so I think people are just they'll reach out. Jordan will often flick me one, and I'll toss him an opportunity as well. So we sort of pass them back and forwards, and it's just, I quite enjoy talking about, not just talking about myself, but I like talking about obviously the historic stuff, but just the sport in general. Yeah, it's been quite good.
It's good to impart knowledge if you're in a position to do so.
It's I do enjoy it, because I had a lot of guys do that for me when I started, shared that knowledge, and it's nice to be able to sort of pass it on a bit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, good attitude.
All right, brother, what do we got now?
We just got some pause deadlifts now.
Yep.
Question. When you guys pause deadlift, if you do pause deadlifts, where do you pause? Like shin height, knee?
I don't do them.
Yeah. I basically have never done them. Tyson programs me before, and that's the only time I've ever done them.
I either pause off the floor from like a small deficit, so I'd be pausing if I was at the floor, or just below the knee, depending on whether I want to work my lockout or my from the floor. But I'm talking to a dude that's got a way bigger deadlift than me, so.
Yeah, I've only done them for front squats, which is a pause above and below the sticking point. So, and again, that's just sort of, just a drill position, I think, really, and sort of build that strength.
Yeah, okay. I'd say it'd be mid shin. I find it come off the ground, slow, and then my lockout's really strong. It's just like the middle third
Yeah.
Seems to flicken up. So I'll pause about knee-ish.
Yeah, probably just below that. So you're stalling and then have to accelerate through.
Yep.
We got this, Dyson. Relax.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
good
gonna
shot. Good shot.
Oh, swamp us.
Oh, fuck. There we go.
Oh, of course, because Rahn keeps losing. He can't. So you only see who's speaking, isn't it, Rahn?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see everyone the whole time.
Yeah.
Fuck, God.
Good old Beechworth internet, mate.
I tried to download that Zoom app.
Good news is now you can zoom in on your desktop.
Yeah.
What do you got in the background there, Cam? What are those pickies, mate? Who's that
Oh,
bloke?
yeah. So I actually don't know. So this is my mother-in-law's stuff.
I was looking at that before.
Yeah. So it's like Society of Old Fellows sort of thing, like those kind of friendly societies. And then this one here is a bird's eye view of Port Phillip and Corio Bay. So this is
like a giant fucking balls.
Yeah. So this is like the Melbourne Sea looking south. And then obviously Geelong and Corio Bay down there. So, yeah, I don't really know anything about these photos, but they look pretty cool. Yeah.
So I'm like, check out Professor fucking Cam here with his pictures on the wall.
Well, and look, we've got a nice piano as well.
Lovely.
A few more sort of things. So I don't know how to play that. So.
Hey, travelling was.
What's up?
How you going, mate?
Really good. How you going?
Good.
That's good. I've got 210 kilos programmed, but I'm not going to pull a fucking 25 off and just work up to 210. I'll just leave it on and do 220.
Yeah, just round it up, mate. Strongman style.
Close enough.
Should have just gone up to 300. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I really am going to max out those block pulls. What would say the best silver dollar deadlift be in Australia? Does anyone know that?
Probably
high fours.
Yeah,
high fours.
Something really good.
I don't know what Eben or someone like that's done in the past.
I reckon Eben, might have done one. Recently.
It'd be up near 1,000 pounds.
They've actually, I'm pretty sure they've got silver dollar at Gold Coast, Strongest Man in a couple of years.
I think they do actually.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be interesting then. Stay tuned for that.
It's a stupid fucking lift, but yeah, there'll be some big numbers moved.
Yeah. It's very odd sort of lift, isn't it?
Yeah. I think
almost been able to weight this far.
When we had it at the Arnold's a couple of years ago, having it on a deficit, so it was actually
from
below the knee pull to lock out. Because otherwise, if you're depending on your height, you might only pull it an inch or not even get it off the ground in some cases.
Well, you're seeing people push their knees under it before they even try to pull it, and they're basically they're already in the ramping position,
wedging it up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've seen guys that like you said, barely comes off the ground. It's above knee, sort of massive advantage being short for those sorts of lifts, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, lever strength.
How's well, he's about to go, is he?
Fuck if I know. I can't see him.
What'd you say?
Nothing, mate.
Just you hurry up and fucking work, mate.
The other day on mine run, was it the same?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't even fucking hear Lee. I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, he was real quiet.
All right, was I? Good bit of bit.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, we should ask. What?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Smashing that out, brother.
I reckon you could almost go a longer pause because you're kind of getting a bit of whip on the bar still. So you're, again, depending on what Tyson's program, but you might want to actually stall properly. So maybe a longer pause, get that kind of stretch reflex out, and then you're going to have to, contract and accelerate again. Perhaps, I don't know.
It's a fair point.
You do what you want to do, Was.
Don't listen to the lightweight.
Fuck what he know.
No, it's probably about.
Sorry, Tyson.
No, I can't. Actually, no, I didn't send him the video on my pauses last week, so no, I haven't got feedback, so that's fine. It's probably what he would have said as well.
How are you enjoying working with Tyson?
Really good.
Yeah.
Honestly, fucking really good coach.
Yeah.
And I'm not just doing this to give him a fucking plug or whatever. Like, he's a fantastic coach. Really in depth with his responses and shit like that. Obviously very knowledgeable. You need to learn from someone that's done it as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's no point having a novice try to program. It's just fucking stupid.
No, he knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
So your plans going forward, pending everything works out all right with the compound, qualify for the Arnold and do the Arnold?
Do the Arnold as best as I can, yeah.
Quite well, I imagine.
Go really fucking hard for it.
Yeah.
I've never done anything half-heartedly, so I mean, I've now decided I'm doing strongman, so I'll go as hard as fucking strongman.
Yeah, and then look to hit up ASM or something next year as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Just whatever I can do, I'd love to. I mean, whether it ends up being in the same boat and within a couple of years I win at Arnold's, I mean, I'd immediately treat it as though how I did with big dogs. And be like, all right, next pro event, I'm jumping on that.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Brother, I can, I'm looking around the amateur ranks at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised, not to blow you too much smoke up your ass, I wouldn't be surprised to see you fucking take it the first year.
No, keep blowing it. I like it. It's good. No, yeah, look, I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to sit here and broadcast to everyone. My goal is to
Oh, you've just broadcasted. We'll edit that specifically to say just cut out the year part.
I could fucking walk out to the first event, have a fucking aneurysm, and hit my head or something, and not be able to do it. So.
That's it, mate. That's it.
Like
Stay positive, brother.
Something may get in the way. Like, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, and I would really, really fucking like to win it. Like, I think about it a lot. But I don't like broadcasting these goals because I think, in a way, it gives you a sense of validation, and whether you acknowledge it or not, I believe that you may not go as hard if you're telling everyone, hey, I want to do this, I want to do this. Because with them going, oh, cool, that'd be so cool, you immediately get a sense of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it's just being humble, isn't it? So, to a degree as well, and again, to Luke's point, you've probably got some credibility to talk, given your background at big dogs and things like that, to probably come in with a level of expectation, but obviously says a lot about your character to say, hey, look, I'm a novice, to strongman, really, and I'm in it for the long haul. So I think that's it's obviously a terrific attitude to have.
Yeah, it is a good attitude because, it's a good attitude because you're coming in with all the basis of what is required, but you're in here doing the hard yards, mate. We watch your sessions. You're fucking doing the work. You've recruited a good coach. You're doing all the right things. So, it's easy for people to come across from something like big dogs and think they can just waltz on in. It doesn't fucking work that way. Strongman's a very difficult sport to just waltz on in for anybody, regardless of how good your powerlifting is. So the fact that you're putting in the hard work and you want it badly and you're driven, that's good, man. That's good attitude.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. I think being humble is a big part of it. Like, I mean, people that say, I want to set this record, and they've been around for 5 minutes. Yeah, that's fucking great. But, I mean, realistically, if you don't achieve that goal in your set time frame, you're going to have a sook and walk away. If you know what I mean. That happens a lot in strength sports, honestly.
It does.
I'm just going to do the set.
Do it, brother.
Have I missed a gooch cam there?
Sorry, mate.
Have I missed a gooch cam there? I fucking can't see anything.
Yeah, sure.
No, not yet. Bend over for us, was.
Yeah, actually, can you do this? Can you do this set backwards?
Face the other way.
Face the other way.
We want to have a drink.
Is it right?
Yeah.
That'll do. I'll drink to that.
You like that? Right. Whatever floats your boat.
Outstanding.
Let's go, Woz.
There we go.
That's a
Now
good
we're
pause.
pausing. Yeah, that's a pause.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice one.
Oh, I know someone was taking the piss out of Cam for offering advice, saying skinny guy or whatever, but I think it doesn't matter who gives advice. If someone's giving you advice, you should listen to it a lot of the time. You never know enough to stop learning, do you, really?
Well, you take in all the information offered, mate, and then you sort through it yourself and work out what's valuable and what's not, and you throw the shit away. But we take the piss out of Cam, but Cam's one of the most capped international athletes we got in fucking strength at the moment. So the dude does have some stuff to say, yeah. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's kind of like probably representative of what's going on in the world at the moment. The most important skill to have is being able to discern what is the truth or what is valuable information. There's also a lot of misinformation, globally, just, everything else. But I think particularly with training, there's so much advice online. Everyone's an Instagram coach or an expert, kind of like Luke, who's now an Instagram coach. But being able to discern what is relevant information, is an important skill, and probably comes with a level of experience as well.
Yeah, very valid point. And at the end of the day, if all that fails, you have a coach that you've employed to do a job, you listen to your coach as well.
yeah,
Overall, obviously.
yeah. And if you're not getting what you want from your coach, tell the coach to fuck off and get another one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself down the track, Woz? You reckon you'll end up getting into coaching and stuff yourself, or?
I think I messaged Tyson about this a little bit. Like, I don't care enough about people. I mean, that sounds shit, but
Yeah, well, you are.
if I'm asking someone for money, I want to be doing the job properly, and I just don't think I could give someone that at this point in time. Maybe down the track when I'm not so focused on myself, I may give it a go. In saying that, I have coached a few mates for like fuck all money, just because I want to see them lift at powerlifting events and shit like that. And I have done that, but like as far as doing it for a profit, maybe not.
You sound exactly like 28-year-old me, mate. But but you're just a fucking shitload stronger. So
Well, it's funny you say that, because how many times you see World's Strongest Man athletes in the lead up to World's Strongest Man go, "Oh, I'm opening coaching spots." Now, really, they're obviously raising money to pay for their flights to World's Strongest Man, and they're obviously in the biggest, most intensive peak of their life. How much time and effort do you think they're putting into their and again, I'm sure there are some great athlete coaches out there, but exactly that. I think if you're a high level competitor, you have to be selfish to a degree.
this is you actually asked me that question the other day, Cam. Like, why have I decided to now? And my answer was, I actually have time for once. And I think that's kind of the point you're sort of brushing on there, because you're exactly right. If you're focused on getting into World's Strongest Man, that's going to be all your focus. You're not fucking worried about anybody else.
My kids at home.
Is that that devil?
Oh,
Yeah. Devil kid.
yeah. Harry Spotter wants to watch the footy as well. So
Harry Spotter.
yeah.
Bye.
Oh, Deuis is there.
Oh, he has a good shot.
Good shot. Well, we'll watch this last
Rahn.
set. We'll watch this last set of walls, and then we might
Wrap it up.
because he's got farmers and shit to do
Gotta do
anyway.
his carries,
So,
yeah.
and I got to train myself as well. I got deadlifts. So
I trained this morning.
Yeah.
Harry Spotter.
We should get an interview with Harry Spotter.
Yeah, give us
As
a cameo.
well.
That's episode 3.
Where's the cameo? Of Harry
Episode
Spotter?
3. Episode 3. Harry Spotter feature.
Hold on. What's his lifting?
Oh,
What? He's finished.
he's finished.
Fuck, that was quick.
Yeah. Pauses weren't long enough.
It wasn't. Could have been longer.
Could have been longer.
We're taking the piss, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think that we've obviously lost Rahn. Yeah, I think that's it. Not much else to add.
That's an hour.
That's an hour. Yeah. Terrific, mate. What's your socials? Where do people find? And do you have an OnlyFans account?
Not yet. I'm working on that.
potential.
Watchman11 on Instagram. Don't have me on Facebook unless I know you that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, Watchman11. I do have a LinkedIn.
Oh, you do you have LinkedIn? Is it
No, I
strongman
don't.
focused?
No, I was just sort of trying to sound impressive. But no, I don't have a LinkedIn. I wasn't prepared for a follow-up question.
Oh, that's good then. But excellent, mate. It's been good chatting with you. Lukey, always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Good to see you, Wazza.
No worries. And
Talk to you last.
yeah, enjoy the rest of your session, mate. And we'll catch up with you soon.
See you guys. Thank you.
On your brother, train hard.
See you, boy.
How long does it take him to hang up? Oh, better than me.
Now we can talk behind his back.
We can talk behind Rahn's back apparently as well.
That's it. All right, mate.
Good,
Talk to you later.
All right,
See you,
brother.
buddy.
Cheers. Bye.